mercy. Ain't no mercy.
Godzilla 2018 is a new Netflix original that just recently came out a few days ago, and I got a chance to watch part 1. And this is a story about a few space adventurers that had to escape Japan because Godzilla and all other sorts of monsters wreaked havoc on the world. Earth is now abandoned by humans. They're trying to find a new civilization, but when things are not going well for them, they're starting to commit suicide. They're going crazy. They decide to go back to take back their planet, even if everything is gone in Godzilla, well, destroyed their home. And they plan to take him out, and they might have a plan that just might work. So I was actually really excited for this Netflix original. I love Godzilla. I think he is a awesome monster. Shit, there's a moth. I'll get it later. But everything about oh my goodness, Mothra's big. Just a second. Okay, Mothra is dead. Now let's get back to the review. So I was anticipating the show a lot. I had a lot of time. I love Godzilla. I love the movies. Some of them are bad. Some of them are good. Some of them are great. But overall, I am a fan of the Godzilla series. So hearing a new incarnation of Godzilla getting into anime, that is something that I think is a great idea for Japan to bring Godzilla into their anime world. And how did they live up? Kind of disappointing, to be honest. Now, I do have a few positives to say about the show, but I do have a few negatives. But let's start off with the positives. For one, the animation, the whole style, the gritty look to it is great. I love the animation here. It is slick. The action, when the way it's animated, is exciting. It is fast paced. And when Godzilla shows up, he showed up. I loved every minute of Godzilla. In fact, he is in a lot of the shows than what I thought. And he was a great presence to hear the roar, for him to blow up ships, stomp on people, uses atomic breath everywhere. It was amazing. The portrayal of Godzilla here was fantastic. Japan did a great job with that. Like they always do. They treat him with respect. And Japan is Godzilla. You know, some people say Japan does the weirdest things, but sometimes they could do the most awesome things, which is Godzilla and a lot of great anime. But I think what made this show kind of fall flat for me was its story and the characters. I did not care a single bit about the characters. Some of them are really cliched. Some of them barely get any backstory. I don't know any of them. They're just like here and there. The main character is kind of unlikable. He sometimes say the same things. And as a main character, he did not work. He did not learn anything. He did not have any character development. He didn't learn from anything. The only thing he wanted to do was kill Godzilla, and that's it. He just get the opportunity to do that because some leader decided to finally listen to him. And that is it. He as a main character, he's not terrible, but I just did not care that much about him. Even some of the side characters, I barely even remember any of their names. They're just disappointing for me. And that should be done right. Like in Jaws or in Jurassic Park or any monster movie, even though Jaws and Jurassic Park were animal movies, the monsters should just be as interesting as its characters. Because it's the characters that we come back to watch the movies. And that's some of the same reason why could go back to watch the original Godzilla because I enjoyed the characters and I cared about them. Here, they're just they're like they're like a food bowl for Godzilla, like his meal, and they're not that interesting. And the story is kind of done before, in a way. I mean, I understand where it's going, and the pacing is not too bad for it, but it did nothing special and it did not have any surprises. There is a cool scene where a bunch of flying monsters come out of the woods and start wrecking on the people and their ships. But other than that, they're not that much of a surprise until it gets to Godzilla, which then the show picks up much better. So, Godzilla Part 1 isn't that good. It isn't terrible, but it's nothing special. I did, however, find enjoyment in it, but overall, I am kind of in the middle. Would I recommend it if you're a huge Godzilla fan? You probably feel a little disappointed, but if you just want to go in there for a fun monster movie, watch monsters destroy shit, I think you'll enjoy Godzilla 2018. I'm going to give Godzilla Part 1 a C+. It isn't that good, in my opinion. I was kind of let down, but it's not terrible. If you want to check it out, go ahead. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to my more reviews coming the following year. January have been a blast, and I'm having so much fun making these videos. Thank you guys for sticking with me for so long. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.
The flame. I torture you. I'm a slave. Do you get